Hi, and let's shock you, huh? Hey, welcome to the Let's Stay Together show. I'm your host, Reverend Rick McCain, along with my baby, my girl, my boo, author Brenda McCain. How you doing, baby?
I'm doing great. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Hey, what we talking about today, girl? This is, what is this thing? Current situation. What are we doing today?
Well, I'm about to welcome everybody to the show.
Well, do your thing. Do your thing.
Welcome to the Let's Stay Together Talk radio show, where we learn the rhythms of all relationships. And to know our glory, you have to do what, baby?
You've got to know our backstory.
That's right. Now, to answer your question, our first topic for our current situation is underground pumping parties.
What?
Yeah.
Say what? What? It's under who?
Underground.
Oh, my goodness.
Deep underground.
Like the railroad.
Yeah, like the railroad. It's about
just hitting. Yeah,
it's hitting and pumping and everything else. The dangers of vanity. So I'm going to say that title one more time. Underground pumping parties, the dangers of vanity. Now, some women have it in their genes to develop a voluptuous bottom. Others seek to invest in one. At what cost do you want those dangerous curves? And I do not mean the financial cost. Women across the U.S. are risking their lives for black market, back alley, booty dealers, butt shots, or butt augmentations. Hey now. To get procedures to make their buttocks bigger, often involving home improvement materials such as silicone injected by people with no medical training. Some want to fill out a bikini or a pair of jeans. Others believe a bigger bottom will bring them work as music video models or adult entertainers. Whatever the reason, they are seeking cheaper alternatives to plastic surgery. Sometimes it comes with deadly or disfiguring results.
Oh, wow.
Now, before we get really into this, I'm going to give you the word because we're going to need it tonight. Psalms 119:37 says, turn my eye. See, butts, that's in my head. Butts in my head.
Yeah,
Lord
well,
Jesus.
you know, they can't skip that out, so
Okay.
God is going to forgive you on that one.
Forgive me, Lord.
Okay, Lord, have mercy.
Psalms 119:37 says, turn my eyes from looking at worthless things and give me life in your ways. Proverbs 31:30 says, charm is deceitful and beauty is vain, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. Exodus, well, you know what? I'm going to save those last two for the next session. So we want you to call in at 312-754-4333.
So we know we got to get you saved because you just said,
I didn't mean it.
Instead of eyes, you said the word to start with A, and so.
I have a country accent.
It's, we can blame it on the country accent, or you just was,
I was in it.
You was just into the subject.
Yeah.
Hey, but this is an interesting subject for me to be talking about because I got the ladies here, and it's just amazing how we found out so much information about these what do they call it again, baby? They're the pumping parties.
Underground pumping
parties. Yeah. And it's just so amazing about some of the things we found out about it. So I'm going to let you go ahead and start off and kind of give us some kind of a little bit of background on, all of this fun that these people be having around the world.
If you want to call it fun, because there's a lot of pain involved. The women that are featured in tonight's topic are Patch Victoria Winslow, who performed under the name Black Madam and dubbed Michelangelo of buttocks injections. She is accused of third-degree murder in the Philadelphia death of English tourist who died after a procedure at an airport hotel that involved industrial-grade silicone and crazy glue. Now, nope.
Okay, wait a minute. You got to say that again. It was what? Industrial strength.
Silicone. Industrial grade silicone
oh
and crazy glue. And they call it like the flat tire syndrome because you're pumping it up. So they pumping the bus up. The next female that we are featuring is Claudia. I'm going to probably mispronounce her name.
I got to say this. What was that song called? Was it Turned Down for What? I want to change
Thought
it.
it was turn up.
It's turned down for what, right? Isn't it?
It is.
Come on, girl, speak.
It's turned down for what?
It's turned down for what? I was going to say turn up for what?
Well,
you know, because obviously they turning it up here instead of turning it down.
Mm-hmm.
But go ahead, baby.
Claudia Adarotimi, if I pronounced that wrong, forgive me. She was a 20-year-old British student and dancer and died after jetting to America for an illegal butt enhancement operation in the hopes that having a shapelier backside would make her a hip-hop star. And the last female that we're featuring in this topic is April Michelle Brown. She's a hairstylist and mother of 2 children from L.A. and is now an amputee of both her arms and legs after enduring black market silicone injections to her buttock, which was actually bathroom sealant by an unlicensed practitioner.
Bathroom sealant. That's something you put it in the bathroom, y'all.
Tracy, why
to
you look
caulk
shocked at me?
It's
and
the
to
stuff
stop,
that
you know.
Put around the tub.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pump my my butt up with that.
Wow.
But I mean, you know, it's amazing what people will do now. You know, in all fairness, you know, it's very expensive for the legalized pumping of your derriere. If I
About
would say
$5,000 and $12,000 legally.
Yeah, you know, the statistics
Yes.
basically show on average there's about maybe 4,000, the cheapest, and it can go up to high as $10,000 to $12,000. Now that could be a lot of money when you put it together with someone who would charge you only $3,000 to $300 to $500. And so to have something like that happen, it's kind of crazy. But I want to talk to you all ladies about that. I mean, talk to me about this. Is this something? Is there something wrong with actually going through this procedure? What is the problem with having these procedures done?
May I start?
Yes, ma'am.
The problem starts with low self-esteem with the woman.
Exactly.
Because, I mean, if you love yourself and you know this is illegal and very dangerous and harmful, why would you do that to yourself? But I'm not judging anyone, because I feel as if you want to enhance something on you, find out all the details about it. Do it the legal way. Don't do the background, underground, and the cheap motel thing. You know what they're putting in you. Because someone brought to me and said, maybe they don't know. You know what they're injecting in you, but you know it's at a cheaper cost. You could get this for $300 versus $5,000.
But if you don't know, then don't do it.
Right.
You say you don't know. If you didn't know, then there's no reason you should have did it.
You know, but here's another. Trace, you gonna say something?
I was going to say that a lot of times they don't always know, because how many times have you bought a car and not read the fine print, or bought a big purchase and not read the fine prints just because you wanted to get it and get it done quickly? So possibly they may not know.
But, you know, the thing that gets me with that's where common sense come in. At you in a cheap motel, a person that's lying to you saying, now you might not know they lying, saying they're a nurse or a licensed practitioner, but if that's the case, you would not be in a cheap motel getting this work done.
Well, let me say this to you too. Yes, you could be, because how many times has the cable man approached you and said, I could get you cheaper cable on the side?
He ain't approached me.
If you come to me instead of
Nah,
going
he
through
ain't
the
approached
Comcast.
me.
Yeah, well, you know, he didn't approach me. I just didn't know.
But I'm talking
you know,
about you getting something injected in your body. That's where it's like, come on. But see, we're missing the point of how all of this started. Let's just break it down and let everyone know what pumping parties are.
Okay, but before we go there, and I'll let you do that, on reality is that something like this has been going on for decades, and in entirely different things. People used to do this back in the days when they wanted a cheaper abortion. They would do, you know, things of that nature. And so the pumping party, trying to get it cheaper, is not something that's, you know, new to the world of trying to get something, you know, the least expensive way as possible. It's just that, you know, even back then in abortions, you know, the people are not looking at the danger. For some reason, they're not looking at how dangerous this can be compared to what back in the day with abortions, how dangerous it was to get an abortion in a hotel somewhere. This is just as dangerous because, you know, the abortion, you know, you was taking something out of you. Here, you're sticking something in you, and it has a, you know, ability to continuously stay in your body. and damage your substance. But go ahead, what you was going to talk about.
Okay, I was going to do a backstory on this and to our listening audience to let them know what pumping parties are. A party that you go to get silicone injections by someone not qualified or licensed to give to them in a cheap hotel room. And it started off with transgenders, but it's not with them anymore because now unfortunately, it's with a lot of African-American young women because they want to get into the hip-hop community and get into the entertainment world. But before that even came, it used to be called a Brazilian butt lift. And it was a lot of women that would go to Brazilian to get, their rear end lifted a little bit. And I hate to say it, it was other races. It's not just us, other races that could afford to do this legally that had it done, especially in the entertainment world. But now, since the hip-hop thing and they want a quick fix to get on there to make money, they figure you have to have a big butt or else you would not be in a video. And it's so sad that, like I said in the beginning, that's low self-esteem. If someone's telling you, well, you can make it, Brand, but your butt not big enough, that's not the profession I need to be going in.
But here's this. Now, if you look right now, I mean, it's a sad thing that people are doing it. But just look at Facebook right now. Every time a young lady is posing on Facebook now, she's posing from a booty.
Yep.
Yeah, but that's how society pictured it for them.
Not
they put it
every
out
time.
there.
Well, I won't say.
Well, not
okay.
you.
Well, I'm
Well,
on
you
that.
know.
I
But
was
you
just
will-
talking about
yeah.
that though because I was looking. I found a old classmate from high school, and I just knew the type of girl she was. And I'm looking through her pictures, and every picture is like that, like posing from the back, like you do have a face.
Yeah, but why is, you're, hey, you are a younger generation. What is the fad now with,
Attention.
doing that?
It's all about attention. You want to grab this boy's attention. You want to grab that boy's attention. That's all it is.
Yeah.
And
They want attention, which is foolishness though, because you want somebody to love you, but the type of attention that you're protruding, you're gonna get. Like, okay, what you putting out is what you gonna get. So you showing your body. The people that's coming only gonna want you for your body. They're not trying to get what's in your head.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, let's be honest, too. Come on. We're talking Instagram and Twitter as I'm looking on it right now, and we want more than just attention. We want likes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We want favors.
Comments and
favorites.
hard eyes under
Right.
the pictures.
So,
Now, I'm gonna say this. I've got to quantify this because my wife is probably looking at me. I know that for a fact, even on the dating sites, a lot of times that's the same thing that people do. They take pictures of their behind to show it. So it's not just African Americans. I mean, a lot of the dating sites, white females, Latino females, African American females, Italian females, everybody's now. Some of them don't even have a butt. I'm sorry. They just don't have a butt at all. But they're still taking a picture of their behind. So it's like a fad now. It's almost like the men with their pants down. Everybody thinks now the
It's a
best way to
signature
get
pose.
your signature pose is good. You've got to do something like that.
And it is sad, but I want to really, while we're having this discussion, break down what industrial grade silicone injections are, what they are pumping into their backsides. It is home improvement materials such as cement, crazy glue, soybean oil, or mineral oil. This substance is injected into the buttocks of numerous women, and it is said to fix a flat or to make cars and military tanks. Now, you walking around with all of that substance in your back end, and it could kill you instantly. But because I'm seeking attention from the opposite sex, that's so sad to me. And I don't care how cheap it costs or how expensive it costs. It still stems from social media. What we see on Instagram, what we see on Facebook. And if I can just read it with the celebrities and the hip hop.
Yeah.
Okay, you want me to read it or you hold me?
Go ahead.
The illusion of a larger backside has become increasingly more fashionable among young women since the rise of the hip hop honey phenomenon.
The hip hop honey, I like
And
that.
the hip hop honey
The hippity
ain't even
hip-hop
like
honey.
that. No,
Okay.
it's 8 sexual scripts that describe African American pre-adolescents such as diva, gold digger, freak, dyke, gangsta B, we know what the B is, sister savior, earth mother, and baby mama. Basically terms used when a girl would do anything to become famous. A bigger behind has become almost a prerequisite for any aspiring dancer wanting to make it on the music video scene. But the hip-hop industry has come under fire for objectifying women in music videos where dancers or hip-hop honeys chasing fame can often leave themselves open to financial and sexual